Um, you tried talking to me earlier. I was asleep. Fell asleep at my keyboard.
How's it going? Sorry, I've been AFK. Surprised you're online so early.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Morning. How are you doing? One, two, three. Oh, okay. Done. Morning. Hey, how's it going? My mic was
Oh,
muted. I didn't realize it. Let's say you're on early.
yeah, kind of. I was on earlier, but I fell asleep at the keyboard,
Oh,
and I'm still nodding off. I don't know why. I woke up. I was going to go to the VA today and do a bunch of stuff, but it's too late now. If I go now, I wanted to see my primary care early, but if I go now, then I won't see my primary care until like 3 in the afternoon.
oh yeah.
Because Mondays, after a holiday especially, is packed. So
Yeah.
I'll wait until tomorrow. I gotta see my primary care later this week anyway. I just wanted to get it done early, so oh well. And fell asleep on my back in bed. Hate that. Because it's not like I fell asleep all the way on the bed. I guess I had sat on the edge to put my socks on and fell asleep like half on, half off. So I woke up on my back, and I don't do well on my back.
No.
No, especially with my feet on the floor and I'm laying back and my lower back is screwed up enough already. But when I wake up like that, there have been times where the only way I get up off bed is if I slide myself all the way onto the floor and find my cane and walker, and then I can crawl up and get up on my feet. My back is so fucked, and they just keep saying, nope, nothing to do with the Navy. Assholes. They always say, oh, it has nothing to do with finances. No, of course not. The number of people they decline 100% for that should be on 100% is just astronomical.
Yeah.
I saw him decline one guy. He got a grenade. He survived a grenade that was like, it went off like 5-6 feet away from his head. And he lost his ear and hearing, of course, one side. And you can see where that whole side of his face was just hamburger. It had to have been hamburger.
Right.
And they denied him. They denied him. He had to go get a lawyer and go to court over it. I mean, it was just, what? Are you insane?
You know what's sad? With me being a contractor for so long and seeing all the veterans. I was a veteran too. I didn't want to say veteran. I'll say retirees. I didn't retire. That were 100% disabled and still going out on deployments as contractors. I was like, seriously.
Yeah.
And they would.
Yeah.
They'd be 75%, 100% disabled, or they would get medically discharged from the military because they couldn't go on deployments in the military. They can as
Right.
I was like, wait. You can't use the system that way. That's why that system's not there. The medical system and VA, it's not there for that.
Yep.
Because one, you're getting your retirement,
Now,
now you're getting
I
medical,
can
and now
see
you're
it.
making this big paycheck out here doing this. This is bullshit. There's veterans that need that stuff.
There is one instance where I could see him getting 100%. If they have severe PTSD,
These are
and
enlist
they're,
guys. They don't have PTSD.
yeah, you're right.
The flight line guys, no. Not those dudes.
No.
And it
They'd
was
have
all
to
medical
be,
stuff. It was they couldn't sleep, or it was hearing. One guy always was his back, but I'm like, you're loading weapons. It's not your back, dude.
yeah, if he's
Like,
loading
you
weapons
gotta
like
be
that,
kidding me.
yeah.
Some dudes with knees and stuff like that, which, one of the guys I got because he was in an accident and really screwed up his stuff, but I'm like, you're still out here carrying stuff. Why you...
Yeah,
Because you had to carry your sea bag, you had to carry, which is your chem bag, which is not light. And then you had your battle rattle too and all that stuff, and plus suitcases and bags you brought with you. Or if you
right.
got a big ass gorilla box out. Like, really, dude, stop playing the system. I see through it. VA's
Yep.
trying to keep you honest, but... And I see both sides. The VA being good and bad at the same time. It's always a catch-22. I spent 9 years in, had some issues, but never really dug into it. Never got the VA involved. So me going to him now,
Well,
complaining about being 48 this year, is not going to get me anywhere.
Yeah. Well, excuse me. Don't say that completely, because I had some stuff happen to me back then, and I didn't think my back was messed up for years. I didn't, I had back issues, and I never said anything. And then I get to be almost 70 years old, and my back has gotten so bad because I didn't get it taken care of when I was younger, that now I'm running into this shit, I just never said anything, because when you're younger like that, you don't see yourself as being disabled. I didn't apply for shit until I was 65 years old, and all this shit started falling apart. That was the only reason I started doing it, is because all my doctors and all the guys around me, the guys that were on 100% disability, they all said, man, this is because of your military service. So I gotta get something real quick. And I'm not talking about guys that are, walking wounded. Telling me this, I'm talking about guys that have lost full use of their legs.
Right.
Young guys coming back from Afghanistan and shit, and they can't walk because of what happened to them. And they're telling me, you gotta apply for it, because there's no way you can tell me that somebody who, was healthy all the way, and now all this stuff is popping up, didn't have anything to do with the military. And they started asking me questions. Did you have back issues when you were 40? after you got out? I was like, well, yeah, but I was 40 years old. I'm not going to go to the hospital and say, I need, back surgery or something. Because when you're 40, you still have the mindset that I'm going to live forever, I didn't start really paying attention to my body until I was probably almost 60 years old when I went out on disability for Social Security. And all the doctors kept saying, this has nothing to do with what just happened to you. This is a cumulative effect of it gets started when you were in the military, and it just kept getting worse and worse because nobody looked at your back and said, oh, this is this,
Right.
Especially when I did get out, you're supposed to get, I don't even know you got it, but when you get out of the service, you're supposed to have a VA representative go over all your medical, all your dental, right there with you.
Yeah, and most of them
You're also supposed to have a dental exam before you get out. Because in the military, like subservice, we couldn't have silver amalgam, which is what civilians get in the, as kids, starting as kids. If you get a cavity when you're a kid, you get silver amalgam in your mouth. On subs, because the pressure of going down and going back up, going down and coming back up, it's not really enough to bother you other than, like Airedale's, equilibrium in your ears. And your mouth is connected to your ears. So all that, contracting and, I don't know if I'm saying a word right, and expanding of your gum or as your teeth, those silver amalgams have a tendency going up. And you don't want that when you're 300 feet, 3 knots in the middle of the ocean. They're not going to medevac you off the boat to have your gums or have your cavities refilled. You're just going to have to suffer through it. And they kind of don't like that idea, especially if you're like I was. I had a top secret clearance, compartmentalized, and they definitely didn't like it if I was, even if I was incapacitated for 2 weeks.
Right.
It was a big deal. It was a big, big deal. I got so many visits from NCIS, or back then it was NIS. I got tired of it. I stopped reporting any injuries because when you've constantly got these investigators coming to your BEQ or to your apartment off base and saying, and looking at you with a fine-tooth comb and saying, well, are you in this much pain? Do we need to look at your finances? Are you on drugs? I just got tired of saying it, Why complain if they're going to make it sound like you're a drug addict or a malingerer? I had that happen once. I had a commanding officer think I was just being malingering when I complained about one of my injuries. And it happened on the boat in front of people. And he still called it out as he's just complaining because he doesn't want to work. You get that enough times and you don't want to report it because you just want to have that on your record from a CEO that doesn't really give a shit if you know, I imagine some of those CEOs, they're like that, they're like the Russians. A lot of Russian CEOs on their boats, you know, with the shitty radiation shielding on their boats. It was notorious. For a while there, we were tracking the subs by the radiation, the high levels of radiation in the seawater. All they had to do was get close to them and they could track them for days just by the, you know, the poor shielding on the Russian boat.
Right.
And some of the CEOs on those Russian boats, man, they didn't care. You know, they'd send you back in the reactor and make you do all this shit, and they didn't give a shit. They weren't like that CEO on the Russian boat that, you know, was, you know, they made a movie about it, about the Russian sub commander and all those people that were dying of radiation exposure. And they all said that he was of the mindset that if they went back, he had to go back. He had to go back at least once. So he died of radiation poisoning too, but that's just, you don't get many CEOs like that. There are more CEOs out there, American CEOs, and it's not just on subs, it's in all branches of the military, that they almost get the rocks off sending you on a mission that you can't come back from. They don't care. You know, they just send you out there, and if you come back, oh, damn, I'll have to try better next time. At least that's how I see it. So, the way they act. What were you in the service?
Air Force.
You weren't an O-ganger. You weren't an O-ganger, were you?
No, I was avionics in the Air Force, swapping parts on F-15s and U-2s, and got into the drone industry when I got out. I've been deploying since 2008 as a contractor, so
damn.
busy.
Yep. And you can PC on your out there doing stuff. I mean, on the.
I haven't deployed in 2 years now. I quit that job.
Oh, okay.
But that's what I was doing for the longest time.
I tried it. I tried to get there, but I just couldn't get the my foot in the door. It was like I wanted to go merchant marines for a while because they make good money too.
Right.
I couldn't get my Siemens papers. I tried, and because I was a sub sailor, I wasn't considered a true sailor or some shit. Because you hear those things, and it just pisses you off so bad, you don't go back.
Right. What is this stupid cat playing with now? I keeping an eye on this cat. I'm trying to get him used to being inside. I think he's getting in the shit.
But our cats were always indoor-outdoor cats. And one of our cats would chase German Shepherds and Doberman Pinschers down the road. I swear that cat was part dog. Or he was a tiger in past life. Thought he still was. Funnier than see a cat, you know, a house cat that would sit on your lap and purr, chase dogs down the road. The dogs are yelping down the road with their tails in their legs.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
I wish I had cell phones back then. I would have been one that hit the be a hit on YouTube. Well, I guess I'll get on that game. I haven't been on YouTube to do anything, or not YouTube, but Conan to do anything really.
Oh, the
lately.
guys have given up on Conan. They got burned
Oh,
out
yeah?
on Blue's server. I was in there talking with them on Blue's Discord yesterday, and
I don't blame them. I just got tired of it with them on it. I mean, they started complaining on ASUS server because he wouldn't give them all this stuff that Blue gave. I knew that was going to happen because
yeah,
there was no competition at all because he gave you everything.
yeah, I knew that was going to.
You know, all the stuff that you were showing me on the game, how do you get this done, how do you get that done.
Yeah.
He just gave it to you. There was no, oh, you want to go get this hammer? Oh, okay, here, got it. That's not what I wanted to get it.
And
That's not what I enjoy.
It was funny when he was talking about it. He was gonna not do that because that's what he did in ARC when he was hosting.
Yeah, that's what he's going to do now.
That's exactly what he did there. I knew that was going to burn him out, and that's one reason why I didn't go to his server. Because I was like, yeah, he's going to give him everything. He's going to have all these mods. You're going to be down a couple of days waiting for fucking mods to update. Yeah, he doesn't understand the game's. The server's not going to run because it's going to crash if the mods don't match the server version. It might work in ARC, but it's not going to work in Conan. But it was just frustrating waiting on his stuff to come up. And I was like, I'm just not going to join it. So I didn't, and I was surprised that he had started Discord and doing all this other stuff. He used to start streaming. If he can do it, he can do it. I don't see it happening, and it lasted a month and a half, 6 weeks. It's done.
Well,
and
did you see his post? He's going back to ARC. Yeah.
Yeah, him and Victor are playing ARC. And I caught ASUS, Victor, DW, and them yesterday. And they were surprised that all of us were talking. And I was like, well, I've been playing Star Trek. I've had a blast doing this. DW's more of a Star Wars guy. Not big into Star Trek. Like, well, you need to give it a try because, one, it's free. You get the whole game for free. You're just limited on slots, basically, is all it is. And it's fun. You got real missions. The community is much larger than even Conan was, or even Dune. There's more people here than Dune has. That's what's crazy to me.
Yeah.
A 16-year-old game has more people than Dune.
Well, that's because I got it June. It started getting too expensive. Even if you didn't have to buy the game, you still had way too much. I don't know, money involved in the game.
Well, I don't know about that. That's just all appearance stuff, or if you wanted to,
Right.
because
And I didn't really want to, but
the season just ended. I think there's a new season now, so they had to buy another season pass to get this season's bonuses. But I'm like, I'm not interested in it right now. It's too much going on everywhere else.
what is all this stuff? Why do I have to do it?
I got different.
Do this.
Did get it. Sweet.
Oh, I did my first TOF
That's what you were saying yesterday.
last night.
You got it done last night, or
Yeah,
that's cool.
I actually died the first time for once.
Oh, I died so much in this game right now. I get overconfident and don't pay attention to my whole. It's like, oh, I just restart.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's really no penalty to restarting.
Yeah.
Not restarting, but you just respawn.
I'm doing one of those quests that I always hate doing, but every game has them, so where you have to run and talk to this guy, and then talk to this guy, and then talk to this guy, and you're running all over the base, and then you go back to the person who gave you the quest and find out now you got to go back to all three of those guys again and work out their pet peeves before going back to the first guy and tell him how to do his job. The three ambassadors and trying to do a trade deal on Starbase 89 or whatever it is, or 39.
Sorry about that. I had to go get that stupid cat. He was climbing all over everything and throw him out. Like, you're done, dude. You're out of here. There's a lot of missions I need to redo just to get the set bonus gear, because there's a bunch of that popped up and I'm like, which ones do I want? Just get them all. Just to get the sets going. Then I found out when I was watching that video on lifetime subs, there's a dude I can go down to, because you could do 8,000 dilithium a day. Every 19 hours, or I think it resets at midnight GMT, Zulu time. But
Right.
if I go down to Fed or Romulan, KDF, you could do, there's a place in each place, but I can go down to the academy and talk to a dude, and he'll do 1,000 a day. Now, if I have 60,000 ore, I can only do 8,000 a day. If I go down there and talk to this guy, he'll do $1,000 a day for a couple of days, or a week, or whatever. When I log back onto that character, all that stuff will be done. He'll do 8,000 a day. I was like, oh. For these dudes that I'm going in here and doing all these missions on, I'm getting a shit ton of ore, the lithium. I need to go over there and dump this stuff off and just not log on to them for a week. That was all of them. But there's 6 characters I cycle through every couple of hours and go through all the duty officers and the bridge officer missions. Or the admiralty.
Damn.
My level 50s are all level 65 now. In just, 2 weeks of doing it, they're leveled up. And I didn't have to play the game with them at all. They're AFK. Getting their stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, sweet. 500. My main character, see how much do I have on her? She's got a bunch. Yeah, 57,000 lithium. I've already done 8,000, so I'm waiting for that midnight Zulu to reset it so I can get another 8,000. But I'll get 6,000 or 7,000 today just doing the missions. So it's just non-stop on this character. And I spend it as much as I got 17,000 refined, and I'll spend that doing upgrades really quick. It's like 700 each upgrade.
Yeah.
Oh, and lifetime, it's only worth it, and I put a little post up in Discord, when it's on sale at a 50% discount. So it's $150 for a lifetime, because you're going to get 500 dilithium, or 500 Zen every month, which it's just $5. But after 2.5 years, that $150 just paid for itself just in the Zen you get monthly.
Right.
Whereas it would be 5 years, if it was at full price, the $300. But there's also other bonuses you get too. You get more storage space in your account, characters bank, the account bank, your inventory. You get more officers, you get more ships, slots. You can purchase all of them. But if you want all of the slots, you have to go lifetime to get those extra slots on top of the purchase slots. But it's only really worth it when it's at 150. When it's at 50% discount. I think the game will still be around in 3 years, so it'd still be worth it because you'll get your money back. But
Yeah, I don't think it's going to go away anytime soon. I think they're going to upgrade it. At some point, they're going to have to upgrade it to more modern tech. And I think if they do that, they'll have more people go into the game.
yeah,
As long as they don't make it to where, I mean, if they make it to UE5, they would gain players because there are people that are building their PCs for UE5 and later.
right.
Of course, downside is if they go too high, they're going to lose all those people that can't afford to or aren't going to boost their games or their computers to that level because it's so friggin' expensive.
Well, you also have to look at the community. The fans of Star Wars are generally an older population. You don't have younger fans playing the games like you do your older ones, so we're less likely to do the upgrades if we've already got a system. Tour duty coming. Let's do that then. Can we get the 125? I think I can get the 125.
Busy right now. Please contact me later. If it would help, you have my authorization to offer the Ferengi some entertainment opportunity. I have new vision.
Can't wait to finish this quest. Done with it already. I just don't want a failure on my thing.
Need 10.
I took the easy way out.
The easy way out, though, there's no way I'm going to get 70 points there.
No, the easy way out on this quest was get this Ferengi to back off. his deal because he was caught with his planning a con on a holotape, and there was a what do you call it? His accomplice said, "Well, if we do this, we need to, have a code if we've been busted, so as not to get in trouble." So I went and got the code from the admiral and gave him the code, and he's like, "Oh, sure. Yeah, I guess I'll stop doing what I'm doing." Just like the Ferengi did on DS9, Every time he got caught, hands in the cookie jar.
Wait, I was doing that mission. What the hell? More set bonus gear, of course. All these missions have set bonus gear. And I've noticed they haven't had the resources in the space areas the last few times.
Come on, I finished this. Finish that damn thing already.
Good to see you. Looks like the two
Run
missing
all
ships
the way
are
around,
here,
make
although
sure
they're both
all
in a
the guys
disabled
are
state.
gonna
Neither
do
of
is
them have
play
responded to our
game,
hails.
play
That's
straight,
entirely possible.
before
Even
the
minimal
other
exposure to the
lieutenant
Nexus can be
commander
pretty disruptive
will
to
get
ship
off her
systems.
fat ass.
I think we should take a closer look.
And
Things could be worse than our initial scans have indicated.
of course, that's one thing about this game. None of the Star Trek personnel are fat.
Or what?
Or fat. Even on the game, there were some that were, a tad bit.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It's how they viewed perfection back in the day.
Apologies.
Something's not right here. I worked on the Nexus Defense Screens project, and a catastrophic failure like that seemed...
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Oh no!
What?
Who that?
That's Blue.
Oh, good. Just getting on. About to cut down my mod list a bit and then get my ass absolutely plowed by a dinosaur.
Whatever they fired just disrupted most of our systems. We're sitting ducks over here.
Last time I started with mods, there was this thing called the Indomitable Raptor. That is like this fucking snake-like raptor thing that absolutely obliterated me.
We're still trying to figure out what they hit us with over here.
I'll just end these so I can just do it on here.
You guys got all burned down on Conan, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, because like So I added like all the mods and everything. Yeah, it's content and everything. But like I already like I've done all the dungeons. And I made them a little harder, but it's still like I mean you can only do the dungeons so many times. What am I doing?
Right.
Like so I've done all the dungeons. I've tamed all the thralls. I've made my own. I have like a hot army. Like so, like I don't. I mean, probably a mistake that I made was using admin privileges a little too much.
Fortunately,
yeah,
I
I
know
can
a
see
thing or
that.
two about that.
That's a mistake that I made in Arc last time, which I'm not going to repeat again.
This holodeck's damaged. Let's try the next one.
My Arc server a year ago also got bricked because I didn't understand like
All right, let's
when
get
a
to
mod's
work.
outdated.
With luck, we should be able to
can't
find
use
someone's
it
loading up
because
a
it'll
holodeck
fuck
program in
it'll
here,
corrupt
and
your-
I've
I
got a
didn't
feeling it's
understand
not
that.
for.
So I had like
Activating
at
program
least
bar rate
150
42
mods. I'm pretty
epsilon.
sure I was
Safety
over
protocols are
170,
disengaged.
Please, help
and
us.
I
The
just
Borg are
completely
everywhere.
jacked my fucking shit up. So I just deleted everything. That's like let's start fresh. But yeah, I mean, Conan's fun. Don't get me wrong. It's just
The program's locked.
I
You'll
don't-
have to survive the battle.
what do
to
you
beat
do? It's kind of like, dude, like, what do you do?
Right.
Daily missions doesn't sound fun. Yeah, we could spice. We have all the spice. It's like I have all the steel that I'll ever need.
Last wave. Unless they change the program.
But I mean, nobody really has been playing on it. I mean, like every like day or two, like somebody will pop on. But there was days where nobody even got on. So I'm pretty sure everybody else is feeling the same as me.
I had computer issues, and the computers that I have here just don't run Doom very well. So I was like, well, let's something else.
Yeah.
This game,
No.
I just happen to have a lifetime sub, man, and it runs great.
No, but I don't fucking blame you, bro. Like I can't say that every few years I don't go back and play RuneScape, which is like my RuneScape is like your Star Trek kind of. Except I don't have a lifetime subscription, so I just have a free account that I've had since I was in 3rd grade. I think the last time I played, I got level 80 in mining. I spent like 3 hours smacking the same goddamn coal vein.
It's been really nice with
Maybe
this
I'll-
because it's got mission series and
That
quests
did.
and stuff, and
This is Commander Tabai.
you can repeat them to get like set bonus
I
gear,
repeat, if you can hear this, come to 10 forward.
and all the
Our
stories.
defense just dropped. We
They
require
all
your
tie in together somehow or some
They
way.
are closing on us.
And there's so much Star Trek
Hurry.
lore. It's,
It won't be long
you got
before
every,
they
every
attack.
TV show and every movie is in here.
Someone's jamming that signal.
Yeah.
We
See,
better
I never got into Star Trek. I was a Star Wars person. I never really. I think I tried one time. Just, I don't know. I think I was a little too young
Thank you
for
for
Star
coming.
Trek.
The Madison has been taken over by
'Cause Star Trek
hostile
came out-
forces, and we are in
Yeah,
dire
it came
need
out
of
before Star
assistance.
Wars?
In the 60s, yeah. But it was
Yeah,
only,
so
what,
I was-
3 or 4 seasons, and they canceled it, and then the popularity of the when it was in syndication, they would watch it again, played it again, just to get something on TV, and then it got hugely popular in the 70s and 80s. And
Yeah,
that's when
so
they started
I
doing
was
the
a-
movies, and then Next Generation came out in 89, and then it snowballed from there and just got huge. Because I grew up with Generations, then Deep Space Nine, and then Voyager.
We responded
Yeah,
to
see,
a
I
distress
think I'm a
call
little
from
too young for
USS
that because
Corsair.
I grew up
Long
with like
thought
Star
lost
Wars.
to the
and-
Nexus.
Yeah.
As we close to assist, the
I mean,
Madison
Star Trek
and
was
alien
there, don't get me
tremendous
wrong,
psionic
I just-
ability,
It
formerly
wasn't as
trapped.
available.
Picking up
Like I don't think it
transporter
was even
signals,
on TV.
multiple
Like
contacts.
at least
We
not
got incoming.
cartoons. I mean, honestly, what got me into Star Wars was the Clone Wars series on the cartoon.
Enemy
channel.
contacts inbound.
I don't even know what channel it was on. I wasn't on Cartoon Network.
Disney Channel.
I have never seen.
Yeah, but Disney didn't own Star Wars back then. Did they? I don't think those Lucasfilms. I'm gonna look that up. Because Lucas didn't sell it yet. What channel?
Ensign Rana,
did
engineering. Sorry for...
Star Wars.
I have a feeling these attacks will intensify as the alien gains strength.
Take the psionic inhibitor.
Oh, Cartoon Network. I'll be damned.
And if you go to watch cartoon online, you go watch all the episodes. That has them all.
I was watching the Code Kids Next Door on there, and I just pissed me off so bad because every click you have to click it 3 times, and it has to redirect you 3 times, and then I fucking can't. That's the only place you can watch the Codename Kids Next Door. Can't find that shit anywhere. I was honestly surprised that I had so many cartoons on it.
It was mostly for anime. And then
Watch
people
it.
got
They're
popular
beaming in
with everything
reinforcements.
else.
Yeah, I was watching Naruto on something like that when I was in high school, because the English, because of like all the fucking people owning the shit, it can't be streamed. So then, like, I had to watch it on site because no streaming service had it yet.
That's one thing I hate about the everything's digital and streaming now, is if that streaming service loses the licensing for that game
Nothing
or
has
movie
it.
or TV show, even though you purchased it on Amazon or whatever, but they lose the licensing, they can't show it anymore.
Main power's offline.
Yeah, I
There's
agree.
a lot of Nexus radiation getting past
And that's the whole thing with like digital like games. Like, do you own it after you buy it?
Once that's done, we can bring the
That's why up until I was in college, I bought hard copies of all my games. Even like the initial like virtual wave when I did not fucking 2019. What's the newest game that I have? Probably 2020 was the last year I bought a physical copy of a game. But they don't even make physical copies of games these days.
Yeah. It's like what PlayStation's running into right now. Everyone's bitching about what PlayStation is doing. What Sony is doing. They're getting rid of all their hard copies and everybody's up in arms about it.
Nice work. Radiate.
They have. I don't fucking blame them. The last PlayStation that I have still is my PS2. But I got into Xbox, and then I never went back. Especially because PlayStation was never backwards compatible, so you have to buy the 3 and 4 to play 3 and 4 games. Like, you can't just buy 4 and play 3. And I always hated that, so I never got into that.
The last console I owned was Sega Dreamcast.
Starfleet disagrees with you on that.
Back in, when was that, 99? 2000?
We are here to assist you.
I'm reading the alien on sensors.
What are you
It's
doing,
back on the
Red?
forestall. The Challenger might be able to
Playing,
fight, but most of
Star
this
Trek.
ship's crew is unconscious.
Nice.
Beam back to your ship and deal with the forestall. I'll do what I can here to get the shields up and keep the Madison in one piece.
Kind of 1 foot in the door with Ash server.
You what?
I still got 1 foot in the door with Ash's server
Alright.
on Conan. She's a good admin. She doesn't do anything with me because she's a role player, but at least I don't have to role play.
Yeah.
I can still enjoy my stuff. I haven't done all those quests, I mean all the dungeons yet, so that's what I do when I log in.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and they're fun. I mean, once you do them a couple times, then it's kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. I understand where the
Yeah.
whole RP, like, because that's kind of like what what you could substitute your end game for is like to RP, but I don't enjoy that. So
I don't either. I don't like never have really. I just like building stuff.
Those who call themselves my rulers. And
Okay,
now a
let's
new
see.
day
Female.
comes, demanding submission. No, I need this ship and everyone on it. They give me what I need to return home and avenge my
Do I have a
not
with this
give
ship
them
that I bought? Do I have a what do you call it? A shuttle
No.
available?
Shutters are separate. Separate.
Okay.
The Challenger stands ready to assist you.
So where do I get one? Oh, I guess I gotta get from the dungeon.
The ship, dude. Ship acquisitions. They should give you, as you're doing the missions, a token to get one for free. Because some of the missions require the shuttles.
If that is to be my fate, I yield.
I do
Nicely
appreciate
done.
Conan though, because
I
it
was
did
able to
teach
get
me a
call
lot
into
about
Starfleet,
like
and we
server
should have backup here soon.
management.
In the meantime, I'll keep working with the crews of the disabled ships. We'll
But
have them up and running
It's
again in no
helping
time.
me
You saved a
now,
lot of lives
like,
here
getting
today.
back into Arc.
You're welcome. The Nexus is
It's Arc's a
definitely
lot
worth
more
studying, but only under safe
Complicated.
conditions.
Server.
I was
The
surprised
crews
you
of
were
the
getting back
Forrestal
into
and the
Arc.
Madison.
I don't know how
I'm
much you
surprised I'm
felt
getting
bad
back
about
into
the your previous servers when you lost all your data, your saves.
Yeah, well, the problem was, I thought the problem was the game was being updated too much, which it was because it was fucking janky as fuck.
Your
but
report
that's
is
not the
quite
problem. The problem
fascinating.
was I was an
The
idiot and
alien
didn't
you
know what I was doing.
encountered was within the Nexus for eons, and yet it
And
wanted to
I
leave.
said I would never
As
play
I
again until the whole
understand it,
game
the Nexus
released,
is
and
a
the game's
paradise.
kind of almost
Apparently,
there.
there's at least
They
one
just need to add
life form
4
out there
more
who
maps.
disagrees. In the meantime, you saved many
From the
lives
base game,
and
1
3
more story
Starfleet
map, 3
vessels.
more fan-made maps. So
The
I mean, it's
Kentari and
almost there.
Lukari governments have
They added
begun
2
work
new
on a joint
DLC
colonial
maps,
site
so
in the Drenur system. The Republic has been assisting both
Figured it
groups
was
on the
time.
project, as have other Alliance members.
Another
I'd
shot.
like you to join the effort and help them get things moving forward. There's been Zenkethi activity in neighboring sectors, and both the Lukari and Kentari have clashed with them in the past. Drenur
watching
itself
videos about
has
it for the
little
past week,
tactical
and
value,
then Gen
but
1
the
came out
Zenkethi are
and
known to carry a
just hit me in my
grudge.
feels. So
Keep that colony safe.
here we are. Believe I removed all of that. 45. 46. 45 because numbering's messed up.
This is a tanking set. That's what this is. Or Space Magic Scientist build. What's this one doing?
This one too.
9. This is doing 5 something, isn't it? 514. It's a 3-piece.
I'll probably get out of this one.
Haste or damage. Ooh, haste is good. Run that mission then 3 times, 2 more times.
$150. 7250.
Oh, that's the thing I gotta deal with now. Is I wonder if start repeating missions for these set bonus gears or not. At least they're just short. I need to go and drop this stuff off. It's 11? Yeah, I could do my dailies down here while I'm here. Little short dailies. Get some freebies. Ooh, that reminds me. I get the freebie yesterday. Did you get the freebie yesterday? The promotion from yesterday? Yep. I did not. Ultimate tech upgrade. Make sure I get that.
Yep.
41 minutes left. It's a good thing I checked. Don't know what today's is. We'll check back in 45 minutes, see what the next one is.
Okay, so I've got a choice between a shuttle or going ahead and to get a runabout or a Delta Flyer for this mission.
I got the Delta Flyer.
Delta Flyer?
Yeah, that's what I ended up getting one. I guess that hadn't been 2 days yet, so we're still waiting on those dudes to come back. That's one nice thing about this game. You can send your duty officers out. You ain't got to worry about them for a couple of days. They're in the background doing shit for you.
Yep.
I'm juggling 6 characters, and 5 of them I leveled from 50 to 65 just doing the duty officer shit. Log on for, not even 5 minutes per character and send them out, get their stuff, and be done. Well, I'm gonna have to go out here and do both of these, huh? Oh, what was that dude's name? Oh, is it the Remans? It must be them. That didn't sound right. Okay.
And a back. Five 506.
Bunch of free stuff. Thing like that. It's funny how many people are grabbing these NPCs to get the free stuff on a 16-year-old game.
Yep.
I went to the Starfleet Academy to do the 2 History 101 and 102 missions. If you could do them just right there and look up the question on Google. Now, the lithium dude, I can't talk to him yet. I think I still got some time on that mission. You know what? While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to bring those other characters over here and talk to this dude. So you could be refining their shit while they're just hanging out here. I know Mustache Max, he didn't have a lot of stuff on him. He's one of the new characters. But these other dudes that are old as shit, they got a ton of lithium on them because you can only do 8,000 a day. 9,000 if you're a lifetimer and talk to this other dude.
Yeah.
So when you got 60 and 70 or 100,000 ore, it's going to take a minute to get through it all. But you can do it offline by talking to this dude. If you're a lifetimer. He'll do the 8,000 a day automatically. So if you're going to be offline for a week or 2, there you go. You can get your 40K or 50K in a week. I think it does 56K 52K in a week or something like that. No slots open. Oh. I got slots now, bitch. And they're gonna give me credits. Oh, that's okay. I'll take it.
What are they giving you credits for?
It's part of the rewards for the duty officer submission. I get no experience, no expertise, but I'm getting credits.
Oh.
And then the dilithium.
Only thing I don't like about this new keyboard is it doesn't have a numbers pad. But it is a gaming piece, keyboard, so.
Oh, okay.
Mechanical?
Right, yeah. My I got
I
the
like
WOOTIng.
mechanical a lot better than.
I got two WOOTIng keyboards. I got one that's the full size with the number pad, and the other one doesn't have the number pad, and it doesn't have the F keys either. It's the 60% one or 60 keyless one.
Oh, this
that
is
one's great
a
for traveling.
wired. Yeah, this is wired, and has the F keys. And what's best about it is it's lighted, and it's not the kind of light that fades away because, of course, it's plugged in. So I don't have to worry about any batteries going bad or anything like that. So
yeah, both of these are plugged in too. I've tried wireless, but then you still got that delay with the Bluetooth or wireless, whatever it is. Still, it's not as fast as cable. These guys while I'm here.
would it be, I don't know, for any of those missions that require shuttle-sized ship, would it be good to have like a Yellowstone class or a Peregrine attack fighter or something like that?
You can't have them for the. I mean, I don't know if you can have them for the shuttles, unless you're using the ones that are consumed.
Oh no.
I've never had an issue with the shuttle ones. They already know the shuttles are weaker than regular starships, so they're not going to overload you with a bunch of enemy that are going to be attacking you.
Okay.
A couple of them are puzzles.
Okay. I should, if I buy it, it should go automatically to the ship or not?
It's a separate ship. There'll be a shuttle
it is?
slot, like where your ship is and your characters, your bridge officers. There'll be another spot there for shuttle. It's a completely different ship.
Oh shoot. Okay, I thought it was a.
No, it doesn't mount to your. You can't exit to your shuttle if you're on your big ship. You might be able to, if you go to your bridge, there might be an option there. I don't know. I've never done it.
Oh well. Let me try it up there. Yeah, I'm just trying to transport it, make sure it works. Okay, so transwarp, scan area, character status. Inventory. Book bag.
Oh, I don't. I'll just log this dude off right here. Would be putting him anywhere else. Crazy, this dude's already got 1.5 million credits. We're gonna wait for those ships. I got cats. Okay.
See what I can do here. How many officers are available on the stealth flyer? space station for small crafts. I mean, can I have another officer or two officers on it?
I
Or just
don't.
one?
If they are, they're just ensigns. I don't know off the top of my head. I have one on me right now, but I would have to go up and fly in it to see how many are on it. Well,
Okay.
let me just bring it up. Let me look it up in the small craft. Where's the Delta Flyer at?
Never mind. I just got it.
One ensign and one. It's one ensign universal and one science, so you got two.
Right.
One of each console and one device slot. 2 forward weapons, that's it. But they're all totals.
And myself, right?
You're not going to get much on them anyway.
Nice.
The Delta Flyer is the one that has... That one's got 2. That one's only got 1. This one doesn't have any? Am I seeing that right? Because it's a fighter, that's right. It's not a... Three duty officers. need to go level up this stupid Klingon so then I can get the free cross-faction ships. And when that new ship comes out, I can get it done. Use it on my Federation Romulan character dudes. If it's got a better turning radius than my the one I have right now, I'm definitely going to be using that. I think it's going to have a better, it will have a better turning radius than this that I'm using now. They didn't have much lithium on him anyway.
First base start. The shuttle I bought and I had to claim the shuttle to get it. Okay, how do I put a shuttle into a ship? Or is it already put there? It's a shame I can't put the Delta Flyer in there, but I guess only the Galaxy class can do that, right?
The Delta Flyer is not going to have those because it's a shuttle.
Right.
It doesn't have a hangar bay
Right.
on it.
Oh, I understand that. I'm saying it's a shame I can't put that on the ship.
There's some that you
But
can
if I
buy
just notice it,
and put them in on your ship's device bar. I think
right.
you can put them there, or if they're in your inventory, I think that you can put them on your hotbar. But they're consumed when you use them.
Even when you buy a Type 8 or a Type 7?
There's two different versions of the pets. There's ones that are consumed that you can buy all the time.
Oh, the pet. Right.
Or the ones that you can put them in the hangar bay and they're there all the time.
Okay.
There is, I think, I saw something, I haven't seen it, but I think there was an unlock you could do it, and you can pretty much effectively put a hangar bay on any ship. I don't think you can do it on shuttles because the shuttles are small. I think a shuttle with a hangar bay would fit right, because the hangar's bay would be fitting a shuttle size shuttle in it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not putting a shuttle in a shuttle.
I wasn't talking about that. I was saying I don't see how to put because I bought two shuttles. I bought a 7, and then I claimed a 7, and then I noticed I could claim an 8 as well, which I did. But I don't see it listed anywhere. There's nothing listing where I have the shuttles.
You have to go to your ship management. Go to your ship management. That's where you select which shuttle you want, because you can only have one ship active or one shuttle. You can't pick and choose what shuttles you want because you can only have one active at the time.
Okay. I don't even see one shuttle.
When you
I
hit
see
view,
the Coronado, that's the Delta Flyer, but I don't see any shuttle anywhere.
Ships? You went to the ship manager? Because the starships are listed first, and the shuttles are on a separate line underneath the rest of them, underneath the starships.
There we go. Oh, I see it.
You might have to scroll down if you got a bunch of them. they're all down there now. And the academy. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna get 60 points there. Well, I think I'm gonna get 70 points there. I think I'll grab some lunch then.
Just saved one.
I can put out heavy satellites. Let's see, Tetrion, Plasma, Phaser, Disruptor satellites. Like, so I can put out satellites that shoot. That's crazy. Oh, I gotta go through this inventory and get rid of the shit I don't need.
Oh, I just made a different loadout, right? But it's not. It's not listing for anything.
What I've noticed, the loadouts are for that ship only. Sometimes you can get lucky if it's the same type of ship, it'll be there. But the loadouts are for that ship only, so you can't use one loadout on another ship, I guess.
Oh.
It's frustrating.
That's stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying having them transfer stuff over. Like if you got a ship with a bunch of slots on it, you can move it around.
Yeah.
Like my shuttles, they use the stuff I don't use anymore, so they're usually lacking a little bit on the damage. I mean, now I could put the good stuff on it, but I don't really use the shuttles much anymore.
Right.
Just those missions I leveled up with. I mean, if I need them, I'll throw some stuff on it, but I'm not needing it right now. Let's check that. I gotta check that red alert. Hour, so I guess I'll be back in about an hour and a half when I get this event done. This red alert to be my last one. I'll grab some lunch and I'll be back.
All right. time is it? Damn.
Yeah, it's noon. Just afternoon here.
What
About a
time?
quarter after.
Yeah. I guess I should take my pills since I took my 21 real early. Like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning.